How did the scriptures become a book? If the books of the Bible were written by different people who were inspired by God, how then did these books become a collection of books called Bible? In other words, how were these books gathered into one book? The process by which the books of the Bible were collected and gathered into one book is called canonicity. Canonicity is from a Greek word which means a reed or a measuring stick. Canonicity refers to the collection or selection of the books that are acknowledged to be authoritative in the Church and by which the faith of the Church can be measured. Canonized books are writings or books in the Bible that have been accepted as authoritative for teaching about God and which will help build our faith. Origen was the first to use the word canon in reference to the scripture, while St. Athanasius was the first to use the phrase canonized books for the 27 books of the New Testament. When the word canon is used for a book, it signifies in its fullest form the authoritative list or close number of the writings composed under divine inspiration and destined for the well-being of the Church. We must bear in mind that a book is canonical because it is divinely inspired. A book is not inspired because it is judged to be canonical. The Old Biblical Canon consists of the canons of the Old and New Testaments. The number of books consisting the accepted books of the Old Testament scripture varies among different religious groups. The Jewish Bible contains 24 books, the Protestant Bible 39 books, the Eastern Orthodox Bible 43 books, and the Roman Catholic Bible 46 books because of the deuterocanonical books. The process of determining the canon of the New Testament, that is, the accepted books of the New Testament, began while the events of Christ's ministry were still living memory. The four evangelists of the four Gospels used every possible means to ensure that their readers would come to know the validity of the things they had been taught, because it was still easy then to verify what was true and reject what was false by appealing to eyewitnesses, including the apostles themselves. Tradition has it that St. John the Apostle lived till a ripe old age. Not every book of the New Testament was accepted at once. Some were disputed. 7 books of the New Testament were doubted, but were later accepted. Some factors may have contributed to the recognition of Christian writings as acceptable to be included in the Bible were their traditional use in churches, their orthodox content, their connection with the apostles, relevance to the old church, and beliefs that they are inspired. In knowing which book to be accepted as canonical, standards such as the book being authoritative, prophetic, authentic, dynamic, received and accepted by believers were employed. Finally, it is therefore through canonicity that the books of the Bible were selected and collected to form one book known as the Bible. Other books that did not meet the standard or rule used were left out of the Bible. Peace be with you.